Paradise. Run it!
Trouble paradise, glancing at the lights. Everything you need, that's my kind of life. Trouble paradise, find utopia. Secret safe for me, keep that close to you. Make a vibe when you inside, yeah. Plotted 3 moves since you replied, yeah. Might gotta move to the left, move to the west, cause it's dead on the east side, yeah. Good things take time, yeah, you know. Life too short to go with flow. Life too short to talk to lames. Life too short to play small games. Waited a whole year to be out. Leave 7 figures on readouts. Never quit mission, just reroute. Minutes to Mars, I'm like 3 out. Yeah. Sometimes I get carried away. Can't wait, no time for the play. Trouble paradise, glancing at the light. Everything you need, that's my kind of life. Trouble paradise, find utopia. Secret safe with me, keep that close to you. Move with me, don't.
Alright, so that's Paradise. Let's check out my vocal chain because I'm doing a lot more singing on this song and I'm surprised that it's as well received as it is. So yep. There it is. There it is. You see it?
Trouble paradise, glancing at the lights. Everything you need, that's my kind of life. Trouble paradise,
Yes.
find utopia.
As a family.
Secret safe with me,
Right?
keep that close to you.
So as you see, Auto Pitch is doing a lot of work. Melodyne is coming in with the notes that I couldn't functionally hit naturally, so that was a nice little assist. Let's talk about the rap. There's nothing, I don't really do a whole lot of my rap vocals outside of like creative effects, which is really liberating, and I do that most of the time anyway. What can I say? I'm a rapper. It takes a little bit less prep time for me to like go in with a rap verse than it does with singing, but for the sake of let's just see what I got, singing I went with. What is it? So
Make a vibe when you inside, yeah. Plotted 3 moves since you replied, yeah. Might gotta move to the left, move to the west, cause it's dead on the east side, yeah.
no huge concept, just more of like a vibe. I try not to keep the songs too stuck on concepts, just cause it's like music you're just meant to move you to, not really like sit and ponder with. These beats are not pondering beats. Yep, there he goes. That reggaeton drums again. Super easy kit, like 3 instruments, snares, the usual. I have a tabla because, once again, I'm going to keep saying this, Coastal Plus International Club Music, which means we are sampling from the world and what it gives. So, here's my tabla. Here's the channel strip. Run through Kickstart for the vibes. Glue compressor because I was really into compression back then. Like I said, very old school method. Let's see. Little vocal choppity chop 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 chop. Let's talk about these. Those are just hi-hats, so nothing crazy there. So, more call and response music. And then yeah, and then here's some Sarah magic. No, contact bank. I think the contact bank was just its regular contact bank, and then I threw in the arpeggiator or something to make it do that. Let's talk about synthesizers for a second, because I am doing a lot of synth work. Yep. Just a little reverse Blade Runner type instrument made in Diva, apparently. Wee. The first time I've used Diva. Nope, Serum by itself. Yep. Futuristic dystopia on Smidash. And then, of course, how else was this gonna go? Yeah. Yes. So there goes the wild 808s once again. Not too much to say about this once it came together. I think the hook was like something I had, and I was just shooting ideas until something came together. There it is. As far as melodies, again, use the power of technology to get what I want. Tale as old as time. And that being said, I'm not really out of time, but we are on the last of the songs. Congrats. We've made it. We've made it through the whole walkthrough. That is the wrong one. Where are you at? Where you at? I know you're in here somewhere. So this song, another one of my better received ones. Also, this was a lot happened. A lot happened with this song. Because originally it was just a beat, and I wrote the vocals to what we now know as 20 to this beat coming up. I scrapped that version, and 20 went on to become what it was, and the VIP version and whatnot. But originally, I just played this beat at a showcase and just let it rock. But yeah, originally 20 was written to this, and I think I only got like a version of the hook for 20, which did not make the final cut. Again, you live, you learn, you rewrite. It's kind of good that I held off on publishing a lot of stuff just because it's not really good the first time. Like, nobody really knows if their music's going to be good or not. It's just a matter of, like, have you worked on it enough to show it off to other people? My thing, anyway. I just don't want any of this stuff to just be on a hard drive and never leave the hard drive. Like, that's not the kind of thing I'm doing here. This is music as art, as craft, as personal practice, as public practice, as business. What can I say? I have expensive tastes. So that's generally like all of Coastal Plus. Here we go. You know, trying to find out the final lyrics for everything was like a jigsaw puzzle. And, you know, songs start one way, they go a completely other way. Learned a whole bunch of new techniques, learned a bunch of software and stuff, which I carried forward into the future or the present. And, you know, it's just like all this music that I've been playing is just the answer to the question, what does the all Bandeauxx DJ set sound like? So if I'm just playing only my music, where are we going with it? What are we doing? And I think I've answered that question in part, but there's always more questions behind that and more tempos, more sounds to do. So that said,